Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Boku no Game video. Today's video is dedicated to Witch Operation. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Once we hit 5k, we'll be doing that giveaway. So today is just going to be a short one, just a guide on Witch Operation. Now, I highly recommend, rating the next highest or the highest S rank that you can, because if you fail in Witch Operation, you don't really get the maximum rewards. If you do what I do right here, which is pretty much fail. Now, Yuffie in this game mode is an absolute monster, as you guys know, and the trick where you let yourself insta-die by Yuffie's attack no longer works for some reason, so I don't do that anymore. So you can see here, I line up 3 characters, and I don't just instantly drop Miyuki right from the get-go. There's a reason for this, and that's because Yuffie, you have to make it so that Yuffie is constantly getting raged down. Now, I'm wearing the weapon that essentially makes it so that the higher the opponent's rage is, which is the purple sword, the more that I can essentially lower their rage. Yuffie's fight or witch operation is all about making sure that her rage meter is below a certain point. Because watch what happens right here when Yuffie pretty much attacks. Nothing that I do matters. Like, nothing that I do matters. She's just gonna one-shot you. This is what happens in the later stages, and it's really crushing, because you can see right there, I got a C rank. So I'm going to challenge it again, and this time I'm going to show off the team that I use. Note that I'm using Phoebe's invincibility buff, so it's really important that you have Phoebe on your team. Well, not really, but this is the team that I'm using, right? It doesn't really matter like how high leveled up your units are. Selena is probably, you can level her up a little bit, but she's like sort of like a pseudo what's her face, Shanti. That's what Selena can do. Now just note here that, I put Selena right in the middle, and she can survive a couple of attacks because I leveled her up. She's wearing some gear, but pretty much she's the only unit that I have like severely leveled up. Phoebe and Miyuki are there, but Miyuki is kind of like the all-star. Look at what I'm doing here. I'm timing it, right? I'm timing it so that Miyuki will drop when Yuffie is pretty much at maximum rage. Note here, I'm taking my time, and I don't have fast mode enabled because this boss is all about timing. If I am just a little bit slow, one of those units are going to destroy one of the totems, and essentially I lose S rank. You have to have it, I believe, at least 95 or more, or 100% to get S rank on this stage, so it's a really hard stage. You can see here that pretty much everything has to go in order. Watch what happens when Selena dies, and look at the units that I have left on my board. I got really lucky, and I was able to summon Selena again. This was absolutely key. Each thing was key. Like, there's not a single mistake, because I've attempted this place like 20 odd times. Like, I've been failing for days because it's so hard. You can see there Selena was able to survive just a smidge because of her ability, and this is key because if Selena or someone isn't in front of Miyuki, this stage is essentially done, because without Miyuki you cannot complete the stage, because she is just going to ulti and destroy everything on the team. You can see here Vivian does her thing, and look at, everyone's doing like 1 damage, whatever. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. All that matters is Miyuki stays alive. Now, you don't have to bring the tank leader. He just makes things easier for generating more energy, so it's up to you who you use. You can see here Diamond goes off, and right there we're pretty much at 20 seconds, right? The timer is going down, and I will say, like, this is really hard, and I suggest if you can find like a puppet card, but we're pretty much fighting against time. If Miyuki dies here within the last like 10 seconds, it can be GG. But luckily, Amon's there. Amon has to stay on the sideline so she can constantly res someone so that Miyuki does not get one shot. And there we go. That is how I got S rank on Witch Operation, because this thing is a true nightmare. I'm just going to show off the gear, show off the lineup, and pretty much my lineup is full of level 1s. Like, I don't really have anything too crazy. It's only Phoebe and Selena who are leveled up, and same with Miyuki. Those are my 3 units, and even then Selena's only at level 100. She's not wearing any crazy gear, so I'm just going to show off their gear right here. And for the most part, I will say Witch Operation is sometimes more of luck and timing than it is like, having really strong units, because really strong units don't matter. It's just about having the correct timing, having the correct gear, making sure that Miyuki is placed right dead in center. All right, now just a couple things to note. Don't bring like a bunch of like attack heavy characters. You can bring stun characters to delay Yuffie's ult, but it'll only go so far. But anyways, that's it for today's video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and I will see you in the next one. Good luck out there.